Hi everyone, and hello Professor. So we're at the end of our week. I'm here to present my research. It's about the global business strategy for Gap in Bangladesh. So here is my agenda. So at the so I'll start with the introduction. Then I'll introduce the research question. Follow up with the research methodology. Also, literature review, challenges across the border. Those are the part of the research, and being locally responsive, like how the company is gonna expand their business in Bangladesh. Global integration, challenging global HL roles, global integration, and the conclusion. Yeah, so we'll go ahead with the next slide, introduction. So the Gap is one of the American leading international specialty retailer that offers a variety of products in such as apparel, accessories, and personal care products for men, women, and even for children. In last 10 years, Gap has expanded its business to dozens of countries, including Greece, like some countries in Europe, like Romania, Bulgaria, Cyprus, India. According to Jocelyn, Locke, Martino, and Rhodes in 2018. And my goal is to take the Gap in Bangladesh in its expansion process and introduce a human resource management plan for Gap. So this research is helping the Gap for their expansion process in Bangladesh, and basically it will also help any other company, especially apparel company who wants to expand their business internationally. So those are my research question. Number one, what is the human resource strategy for Gap starting business in Bangladesh? And also the second question is, what is the guideline for US company expanding in foreign nation? As I said, it's not only gonna help Gap, but it's also gonna solve the problem for any company that wants to expand their business in foreign nation. Methodology. So these research also include how the company Gap will proceed its operation by being locally responsiveness and how to integrate globally. We will also analyze the new structure coordination of Gap in Bangladesh by seeing the market in Bangladesh from current data. That's why as research methodology, I'm going to choose the qualitative because we're going to deal with a lot of theories, a lot of other data. So it's going to be more qualitative rather than quantitative. And my research also include the innovation across the border, managing alliances and joint venture with different partners, forming rules for global HR department, managing global leadership chain for the impact. Literature review. So I'm gonna start with some brief history about the strategy and also the company Gap. So for global strategy is one of that a company takes when it wants to compete and expand in the global market. On the other hand, business strategy, businesses pursue when they wish to expand internationally. A global strategy refers to the plan an organization has developed to target the growth beyond its border. Especially, it aims to increase the sales for good and services abroad. Because obviously, when you expand your business, you're kind of catching a broader market. And that means broader customer, more sales, and more profit at the end of the day. And for the company, the Gap, it works as a worldwide retailer organization. It offers clothes for men's, ladies, and youngster. The organization works through a portion. It also have some parent company. It's called Gap Global, Old Navy Global, Banana Republic, Athletes, and intermix according to Fisher 2022, and also Dhaka data was returned from the GAP website. So here is the main part of my research. So during our expansion process, I'm going to hit some points that every company should follow. First is the challenges like the borders, turmoil, and strategy. An effective organization that can outpick their rival in some degree as a result of their keen to the broad rehearsals. So I'm going to hit 3 points: internal consistency. So our organization to be successful, it should be consistent about its operation internally. Differentiation. So differentiation, it's one of the other point, and the balancing dualities. So internal consistency and the differentiation, those are 2 different points, and a successful organization should have a balance between those 2 points, and that's called the balancing dualities. Being locally responsiveness. So as the company is going to Bangladesh, it's new market for GAP. So there are some program and steps we need to follow. So the Create Loyalty program, it will help the company to be locally responsive, and have in-store event. So when you have in-store event, lots of people will be coming in. They'll get to know the type of the company, how, and about the product of the company, but also the other stuff like environment and what's the way the company is dealing with the customer. So corporate social media into promotion. This is one of the main point that most companies use nowadays in the time of digital internet. So we'll try to use the full, take the full advantage of this corporate social media, like television channel, broadcasting radios, and other support local community. That's one of the other thing that we want to hit through charity, and also, let's say, sponsoring some good program. So it will help to the company to build a good market value. Global integration, the effective, the next point is global integration. The effective worldwide activities requires worldwide control. Truly, the switches of worldwide coordination have been principally those that empowered incorporated command over scattered tasks, according to Fairland in 1993. We will execute organization worldwide integration through VL control, where we will zero in on the exchange of goal as target, as opposed to the practice or game plan for our worker. So this is really important, because when you have company has different department globally, so there should be a common good coordination in terms of the integration. Changing global HR roles. So we'll follow the mechanization of value-based circle. So like the cycle, which gives the employee promotion through their value and how much value they're adding to the company. So centralization or repetition through HR. This is has been easier in terms of a lot of IT technology and other stuff. So construction coordination, this is the other point. The single direction gap can oblige unfamiliar tasks in Bangladesh without distributing the associations in their home market is to make a worldwide division. That's really important. And this construction is fit to bigger organization, yet it is likewise successful for more modest organization and that have set up a home market and quickly developing global businesses. And global division structure, despite the fact that worldwide practical construction is frequently embraced by organization with an extremely restricted item scope, yet as a setup, This can help head will administer various business work that have been recognized as basic to business activities. In straightforward terms, what separates the transitional firm from their over public multi-domestic organization in the manner by which a Firm Activities Authority. So yeah, in conclusion, finally, I would say it's important to review the international business law in Bangladesh, because every country, in any country you want to operate your business, you should have a good sense of the common laws in that country, so that you can overcome obstacle. As a developing business country, Bangladesh has different laws for local company and for company. It's common for every company in every country, I would say. So we'll contract with the local alliance, as we have already partnership with them in 2011 for Garments Employee Safety Code. We will need to recruit executives who has previous experience in handling management and international brands. They also should be willing to relocate in Bangladesh, and their job will be to coordinate with the alliance in that country. The main objectives of that team will be to select suitable retail location in 6-7 major cities in that country. They will also be dealing with the ministry in Bangladesh as of our directive representatives. This expert team will be responsible for communication with the information with our home in office. So, and those are the references that I've used for this presentation. Thank you all. Thank you so much.